Hey YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. Today we're going back to Cult of the Lamb with Twitch integration. Very excited to do this again. It's a lot of fun, great game, and we're going to cause some chaos and form a cult. That's totally not a cult. Asterisk. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy this content, please don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Helps out a lot. Trust me. Believe me, it does. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my stuff. Ring that bell if you want to get notified. Follow me on all my social media down below. Thanks for watching, YouTube. We'll see you on the other side, okay? Alright, hello, YouTube. Welcome back. As you can see, we're pretty busy here. We've got a good number of cult members. We have defeated the first of the evil! And the cult is now eating, which is good. And one of them pooped immediately. Of course they did. Hello, Jesse. Oh, leader, we are so lucky to live in paradise. This is true. We do need to get more, Bemsey's hard at work. We do need to get more wood. We are out of wood. Death to the non-believers! True. Okay, let's see here. That's food, and then the economy. We do need to get 15 wood. Alright. Let's go catch a fish real quick, and then we'll go get some more stuff. We also need to fix the lighthouse. But again, we need more wood for
Okay.
Starshine! Welcome on in! Hello! I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. And we have caught fish! Not so useful that, but listen, perhaps we can help one another. I happen to have caught some extremely valuable treasures of my time. Thing that a fish like me, or I mean a fish man like me, has no use for, but to you, well, you look like you like valuable things. Only way looks some of the hardest catch species ever lived, and I've been trying for years. If you can snag them, these treasures are yours. Catch me a crab, a lobster, an octopus, and a squid. Take this as just a good face between two non-fish friends. Anyone else see no followers? It might be because we don't have a follower available yet. That's probably what it is. So, the way it works is that when we do get a new follower, you can enter into a raffle if you're not part of the cult already. So, that's probably why it says that. But as soon as we get a new follower, we'll be able to raffle it off, so... Alright, we'll give a sermon, and then we'll go explore. There we go. Oh! You guys are deciding my fate! Well, that's never a good sign. If there's an option for wood, we desperately need wood. Oh, the next ritual doesn't require any resources? Hell yeah. Everybody's pooping! Oh, and then Mass just puked. It's alright, everybody poops. Alright. Thank you, Anna. Now if you push the button, you'll see all the cult followers. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Next victim! I don't know how to do this game, even though I've seen it a few times now. I don't know, I'm just here. Yeah, no worries, Anna. Do you want like a basic walkthrough? Because I have no problem kind of giving you a quick overview. Entering the lands of Bishop Hiket, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Yeah, so the short version is that you are a lamb destined to release I believe it's like the chained god or something like that. And you're taken to your execution. You're rescued from death and brought back to life. And now you have to start a cult in this chained god's name. And the way you do that is you recruit followers and basically go on quests, so like what I'm doing. Then at the end, you know, once this is done, we'll get new rewards. And we basically strengthen the cult. And one of the cool things about this game is it has Twitch integration. Gosh, I'm getting my ass kicked. So, when we find a new follower, we can basically do a raffle where you guys can enter to become a part of the cult. So it's a little like base building, a little bit like Hades, kind of in combination of the two. And your goal is to continue to strengthen your cults and, of course, the lamb who you play as. So you go on these, like, crusades to get resources like wood or food for your cults. And then you can also strengthen by their devotion and stuff like that. But for every day that goes, as you see in the upper right, there's you know, like a corner of time. So days will go by. And while you're on these crusades, you can, you know, do stuff like draw new tarot cards and, you know, just basically gain, like, different power-ups. But the long story short is the goal is you're trying to wipe out the gods of the old faith to free your chained god. And you do that by forming a cult. So, like, right now, we're on a crusade at the moment. And we got through the initial part, although I do get my ass handed to me, and now we have 3 choices. We can do wood, which we need, we can go here, or we can do a mystery one. I'm going to play it safe and go for wood, because I need it. But now, as you can see, we have a ton of lumber here in this area. And we've also collected, like, meat and a couple other things. And now we go on to the next area. So it's kind of like if Hades met Animal Crossing, but very, like, not friendly. You know, very like Cthulhu. It's like if everybody in Animal Crossing worshipped Cthulhu. Funny, you were just playing Animal Crossing? Yeah, so there's, like, a lot of other stuff, like, you know, you need to keep an eye on, like, your cult's, like, health and, you know, their food and stuff like that. But, yeah. Hopefully I summed it up pretty well. It's just like, yeah, it's basically a little bit of, like, random dungeon crawling with a little bit of, city building simulator, except for your city is literally a cult headquarters. Hopefully that's a decent summary. Okay, I'm glad. I know sometimes I ramble too much, so I do apologize. But like, so this is one of the old gods. Pathetic, sniveling, vile puppet to the Red Crown, you have felled the youngest of us. We are bishops of the old faith. We protect against heresies such as yours. We are guardians of the true word. We shall not tolerate such blasphemy. Your sins are many, and for your loyal followers must suffer. They shall starve. Where am I, leader? So now Femsi was punished for my heresy. And I have to try to get through here in order to go help Femsi out. Oh my gosh, I took a hit there. And now I died, so... I've been martyred. So I lose some of my resources. Fear not, for you are my chosen vessel, and death cannot halt you. I shall not allow it, for I still have need of you. Take what you've gathered, build, and strengthen the call. This is how power is gained. Continuing undaunted, each time you brought down, you will rise again stronger. I don't feel like I should have died there, but that was just me. Yeah, I gotta make some food because we have a couple people who are starving. So we definitely need to get some of these other resources. My faith is shaken. I can see through your lies. You are fraud, and I must tell the others. All horror has begun descending against you. This happens when the cult's faith is too low. Re-educate them or put them in prison and bring them back to the loving embrace of the cult, or just sacrifice them. You make the rules, after all. So Raynella has betrayed us. And must be re-educated. But yeah, so a big part of what leads to dissension is the is like stuff like starvation. So because we got cursed there, that's a big part of what happened. So we'll have a sermon, which should help increase everybody's faith. We'll do Curse of the Horde. Now we have more divine inspiration and a new doctrine we can get. We're culting it up in here. Punish sin or celebrate we can perform a ascend follower ritual. I think that's the way to go. Alright, then our ritual is free. So, Raynella, because you are a dissenter, you shall ascend! Ascend! You have ascended to a higher level. I do believe you'll be able to rejoin the cult, though, if you win another raffle. All right, let's see. Let's see. Offering statue or prison. I think we want shelter, because this will help us out a lot. And then, I knew you could do it. You are truly divine. Yes, I am, Silver. Yes, I am. Look, it's not my fault. Or is it? Alright, we'll get a stone mine as well. We'll help them out, and then we have to go on another crusade. Nope, I just want a turtle for the cults. Do we need Raynella back? I don't know, we'll see. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Quick before the hyena comes. We got it, we got it. Alright, let's clean this up. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, Afro, for contributing to the totem. Alright, let's see. I think we'll probably want to build a couple more farms if we can. Let's see. We need 25 wood for a scarecrow. But here we go. And yep, we need to kill Heket. So we'll keep working, because we don't need to sleep. We'll try to get all this up. And then after we get this done, we'll go on another crusade. Try to get some more stuff. Thank you, Afro. We'll see about assigning someone to this farm. Now we get the refinery. We'll need to unlock some more stuff, but... Yeah, so we'll have Silver attend the farms. Have fun on PlayStation for the Sinful Edition. Yeah, I recommend this game. I really do. Alright, so before we go on another crusade, before things get too crazy, I'm going to just take a quick break. I'm going to go feed my dog. It's way past time for his dinner. So I'm going to go check up on him, make sure he's okay. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hang tight, everybody. And stay strong. BRB. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Apologies. Thank you guys for contributing to the totem. Yeah, so everyone's okay. Cats needed some water. Tanner, unfortunately, he's dealing with some minor health problems. Nothing too serious, but you know, for those that don't know, when you're an older dog, you start to develop like little growths. Yes, I can smell tasty critters near. It's ice taste here that's enough for you and enough for me. Don't let your followers wander away. You never know who might be nearby and hungry. Maybe I keep this one. So we don't have enough money to buy him, unfortunately. But he's okay, but just long story short, one of them made a mess. One of these little growths unfortunately made a mess that I had to clean up. So if you're wondering what took so long, that's what it was. So I do apologize. But it's okay. He's fine. It was just a little minor bleeding. He's patched up, and I have some antiseptic powder and a couple other things to help out. But he's okay. He's busy whining at the cats right now. But I do apologize for taking so long. Gosh, I just took 2 hits for no reason there. Alright, so we're on our way to our next crusade. Hopefully I won't die this time. Am I right, everybody? Oh my gosh, I just rolled right into him. But yeah, Tanner's doing good. He ate, so he's still doing well. You know, he's still in good health. It's just like I said, he's just got some minor health issues that I've been working on the vet with. And really, the only thing we can do is just try not to irritate them to the best of our ability and let them heal up when they do, you know, when something does happen. It looks like that's the only way forward. Okay, I thought there was 2 ways. All right, moving on to the next area. All right, we press on. So, let's get a new follower since we lost Raynella. Ket, please accept our sacrifice and bless us with fertile soils and bountiful harvest. Keep the famine at bay. I hate to break it to you, fellas, but, your god doesn't offer you shit. And there we go. So we'll be doing a raffle after this, guys. Guaranteed. And alright, here we go. Time for the final battleground. Once we get there, of course. A vampiric dagger, the traitor's razor. I think I'd rather take the vampiric axe, personally. Alright, let's try this way. I don't even know what I just took a hit from there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright. And we'll take this way. Alright. Yeah, Raynella did indeed go to the cult in the sky. This is true. Oh, we got a new tarot card. The Lovers. Okay. Nice. So that'll give us a bonus heart before we go into the next fight. And then we'll draw another one here. True Sight or Rabbit's Foot. I think we go True Sight here, just because I don't think we're going to have a lot more chests moving forward. Alright, here we go. Gusion. And there we go. We won. So be prepared, everybody. So we can get a small gift, gold nuggets, or stone. I think we'll go with stone. Alright, we have defeated the first step.
Okay.
Millie Mochi the Crown 1000, welcome on in. Welcome. Welcome to our Totally Not a Cult. Thank you so much for the follow. See me here in chains, reduce nothing, but it has not always been thus. I was bound to this wretched little place by the bishops of the old faith. They betrayed me and left me to rot. Each of the 4 chains that binds me are guarded by one of the bishops. Destroy the bishop, you break the chain. Break all 4, and I will be freed. I gave you life a new vessel. Now you must repay the debt. You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you'll need to become stronger. Sacrifice a follower to absorb more power. This will aid you in your quest to free me. So we now have a new doctrine where we can make sacrifices. But all right, here we are. Look at Silver being our little farmer there. Thank you, Silver. And we get wood! Huzzah! So yeah, if you guys are wondering what we do, what your contributions do with the channel points, that's what it is. So thank you guys. Just checking to make sure we don't have a... ton of poop everywhere. Shiny poop! Alrighty.
I can see!
I can fight!
Thank you, thank you. Convert me to your cult, I will follow your teachings faithfully. Alright guys, we're gonna start the raffle. So now you should be able to see on your little widget there. Should be able to enter into the raffle. We'll give everyone a couple minutes. We got 14 people watching. And thank you, Miley. Appreciate it. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I got it wrong, if it's Millie instead, please let me know. Or a different pronunciation, please don't hesitate to correct me. But yeah, for anyone who wants to participate, you just have to hit the little button on the widget. You will design your cultist, and then you'll be able to submit your cultist. And then, Raynella, I don't know if you are able to re-enter the raffle, but if you are, please consider doing so. We'll give everybody a minute. I want to thank everybody for their patience today. I feel like I've kind of been all over the place, and I greatly appreciate you guys being so kind and, patient while we, figure everything out. It's been awesome. As you guys can tell, I didn't mention it earlier, but I have been a little bit worried about Tanner. He's okay, but I'm his dad, and I love him, and I am a little worried about him anytime he has a little health scare, especially when he is not eating. So you can imagine my great relief when he did get up and he ate all his food. So, one less thing to worry about. No, thank you. You're the best, Raz. Speaking of Tanner, there he is. All right. Doesn't look like anyone else is hopping in, so we'll end the raffle here. Nash, welcome on in. Congratulations. You are now part of the cult. You are a snorer, so you will wake nearby followers with your snoring, and you are zealous, so you ignore dissenters, like Raynella. So welcome to the cults. We will have you, let's see. We'll probably have you chop trees. And then we have another one. And we'll do one more raffle. So everyone, welcome on in. Opt into the raffle anytime. We'll give you guys another minute. But Mash, congratulations and welcome to the Golden Dog Cult. Oh, I see. I'm just a non-believer now. Oh, so you can't join again, Raynella? That's unfortunate. And here he is. Anders here, everybody. Yeah, hi, bud. How you doing? Here's my big boy. Good dog. Yeah. Love you, mister. Like, Dad, when are we gonna have dinner? I'm like, you just had dinner. No, your dinner. Alright. We'll end the raffle here. Anna, welcome on in. You are cynical, but a strong constitution. Says you're still a part of the cult. Okay. Interesting. Anna, we'll have you join the worship party. Alright, we're gonna give, let's see. We're gonna give that for you, Anna. And then we do unfortunately have to separate Mash because apparently he's a snorer. So we gotta make Mash a bed. And we're actually gonna give Mash to make it up, we'll probably upgrade Mash to a full shelter to make it up for being so isolated. Alright, so we gotta build this first. Alright, Mash lives there. Hell yeah, we did it. And then yeah, we'll give Mash the first shelter in the game to make it up for having to kind of isolate you a bit. Oh, and then Afro wants to talk to me. I'll be right there, Afro. Hang tight. I'm helping. Please, leader, there's some folks who are starving in a place called home. We must let them join our cult. Recruit starving followers. Okay, we'll do our best. Alright, looks like they're building up Mash's new tent. Let's make some food before I do that. We have burnt food! Alright, we're gonna do another follower raffle, everybody. So if you'd like to hop in. I'll have to check, Raynella. I'll check as soon as we're done recruiting these starving followers. We'll give everybody a minute. Oh, Tanner, don't lick that. I know, I bet it hurts. I'm sorry. Gotta leave it alone, otherwise it's gonna continue to get worse, okay? Sorry. Alright, we'll give everybody about a minute or so. Okay. Gotta let that heal up, though, okay? No licking. Alrighty. Obi, welcome on in! Obi has a strong constitution. Hey, Pageless, welcome on in. Good to see you. And we're going to do one more follower raffle. Alright, I'm just going to go treat my dog's wound for a minute, so I'm going to give everyone an opportunity. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Good boy. Alright, let's get you a treat real quick. Okay, bud? For being a good boy. Alright. Let's end the raffle. Got everybody in here. And Raz, welcome on in. And Raz is naturally obedient. Yeah, I do apologize, everybody. Tanner, for those that missed it, Tanner has a boo-boo. And his boo-boo, he likes to lick it, which of course doesn't help. So we have some antiseptic spray for him, and Granix bitter apple, which prevents him from licking. So it gives a really bitter taste in his mouth when he tries to lick it. So I basically gave him some antiseptic spray, and then I sprayed the Granic on top of it. So but all right, everybody is we got a bunch of people in, so we do have one starving follower, so I'll make sure to cook up a quick meal. Your browser crashed, so you're on your phone. Yeah, no worries, Silver. I totally get that. It happens. Alright, so we're definitely going to need some more food, that's for sure. Alright, let's take a look. Silver's working on the farm for us. Thank you, Silver. We're gonna go have host a sermon. And we have Hearts of the Faithful 2. Permanently gain half a heart. I think we'll take that. And we have a ritual where we can sacrifice one. We're not going to do that now, but we will eventually. The next time one of you dares to dissent against me. Thank you very much for contributing to the totem. Hi, Silver. What's up? Oh, Silver just wanted to say hi. Well, hello, Silver. I'll do it again from the afterlife. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's take a look. I don't know. Follower list. Yeah, I don't see you, on here, Raynella. So maybe you need to refresh? So you know it's part of the cult on the Twitch side of things still? Yeah, that's weird. Because Raynella is very, very dead. Yes, our prayer has been answered. Thank you, O Bright One, for sending this lamb to save us. Now the pilgrims will return to our shores. For restoring the light, pledge yourself to you. We are your unworthy servants, mighty lamb. Pray to you and your great light on the shrine. Please bathe in our adoration. I will. Oh, great leader in light, what do you know about tarot cards? I cannot use them myself, but I find them often while walking by the sea. Even though they are half drowned and buried in sand, they do not tear or warp. Isn't that odd? Some say the cards reveal faces. I say cards are 25 gold each. Interested? I had a lover once who went to sea and never came back. They used to lay flowers by my door. Flowers to the young and beautiful best. They have no place with me. Please buy them. They bring only sadness now. These are decorations we can purchase. Which just wants you to stay. Probably. One of the bishops of the old faith dead. I didn't think it was possible. Well, believe it. All right. Let's check in on the cult. See how hunger's doing. Yep. Gotta clean up a mess. There's too much poop. Rather, other get a chance to be in the cult. Aw, you're very sweet, Raynella. Even if you did dissent against me, you're still super sweet, and I appreciate you. I hope you know that. Oh, hell yeah, Twitch! Spawning great meals for us. Now everybody can eat. Hi, Femzy, what's up? Benevolent leader, please don't judge me, but I've always wanted to eat a meal made of poop. Will you help me satisfy this dark desire? Well, if you insist. Look, again, not judging. Out loud. Only kind of cult I want to be in. I know, right? It's a cult for Tanner. I definitely think we need the prison here. Although maybe the crypt might be a nice update later. Not the poop! I knew you could do it. You are truly divine. Well, what can I say? You know, I don't let my followers down, even when my followers are weird as fuck. We like weird here. Alright, we've already preached a sermon. So we have a prison, which will be pretty useful. Alright, yeah, we'll probably tear down this this farm here since we have another one already. Get some resources back. And then we might even move the scarecrow as well. Alright, let's build another scarecrow to protect the rest of the crops here. Silver is leveled up! Might show me off the list next week. Yeah, possibly. We'll see. Obi's over here helping me build the scarecrow. Thanks, Obi. Appreciate you. Okay, they're talking. Don't want to interrupt that. Gotta let the cultists, you know, get along. MZ has been sentenced to bed rest for eating poop. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else we need at the moment? We could use a refinery. So, let's put the refinery down here.
Oh, yeah.
Silver, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime for 4 months. Much appreciated. See what your dark desires of poop get you. True. Alright, so yeah, now if we need to make advanced stuff, we can, which is kind of nice. Including coins now, which is pretty great. Alright, let's see, what else do we need? Definitely could use some decorations sooner rather than later, but we'll work on that later. Let's get, well, I'd normally get Femzi's bed upgraded, but we can't do that yet because Femzi needs to rest, so. Alright, so let's go on a crusade then, shall we? Dead Not Dead thing is a known bug with Twitch integration. Restarting everything should fix it. Yeah, it'll probably be fixed next time. Okay, sounds good. We'll get Raynella back next time. So we're going to go back into Darkwood, which I know is one of like the lower level areas, but I just want to try to get some resources. Winds of change blow. Dost thou sense it? Around us the world creaks and turns. Afore it stood immobile, motionless centuries grow rust. Now Leshius hath fallen, and hereupon the inhabitants of this land begin their fight anew to presume power. Ye shall not find them so easily dispatched again. Well, there we go. Enemies in the Darkwood have grown stronger. But thank you, Anna. Thanks for checking in on that for us. Much appreciated. But yeah, we'll get it fixed next week then. Kamek! The Red Crown, and you, beast godly. Come, I have tools to give, yes? Crafted by Kamek, my brothers, they may have pretty things, but mine, power. Powerful things. Will you look, will you take, what will you give in turn? Your flesh, your bone, your crown? I jest, I joke, I won't take anything, nothing for Kamek. That's a lot of relics. Alice Teeth, rain down a storm of lightning upon the non-believers. Relics are powerful items imbued with the powers of faith. They can be used to perform attacks or special actions. They can be used once they are fully charged. Charge them by dealing damage to non-believers, and they can be used multiple times while others are fragile and can only be used once. My pretty creations, holy pieces of revered beings. They hunger, yes. Crave the power that was once theirs, yes. Feed them, yes. They are hungry, hungry for miscreant flesh. Let them feast. Yes, better than silly card, better than pointy sword. Kamek is better. Little guy will come again. Kamek will give relic. Kamek will make relic. Kamek will make relic out of you one day. Bye-bye. Feast on the souls of the non-believers. Indeed. All right, let's press on. Press forward in our crusade. All right, we got another decoration. All right. We have a lot of options here. I think we want to go with food, though. So I think we'll go this way. Thank you, Silver, for contributing to the totem. Chilling with a white-haired guy? I'm good. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Relic, okay. All right. And our final section here. We found a new relic. The Transmogricon. Seems legit. And we'll get back to the cult. Shun the non-believers! Shun. We are shunning the non-believers! Alright, enemies have a chance to drop a fish, or we can reveal the map. I think we go fish. And look, we found a new tarot card. The Lovers. Nice. That'll give us a bonus heart. Pretty sweet. Alright. Witness Agares. No, I haven't missed a whole lot, and we're just in the final. We're in the final battle of this particular crusade. God, I hate the daggers so much. You have to get in so close. And there we go. We won the fight! We did it! Alright, stone, wood, or gold nuggets. I think we want wood. There we go. We got the Eye of the Witness! Crusade onward. Now that you defeated the bishop of this area, you may continue onward. Greater rewards await the further you venture, but beware if you don't have omnipresence, crown ability, you'll not be able to return to the cult until you reach another teleporter. Only continue onwards if you're prepared to leave your cult for a while longer. So that's one of the nice things, is that you can keep going after you beat your initial enemy. The cult isn't quite self-sufficient enough for me to leave them alone for that long, so we're gonna head back. We're making progress. Vessel, do you not worship me? Do you not give offerings in open gaming in my favor? When you return to your cult, you shall find a new offering chest. There you shall provide offerings that I and my generosity shall turn to gold, so you might strengthen the cult. I am not easily satisfied. The same gift offered too frequently will cause the price to be lowered. Yet fear not, over time it will grow in value once more. Give me proper tribute, and you shall be rewarded. And here we are, back in the Golden Dog cult. Twitch chat's deciding my fate. Alright, and what will Twitch chat give me today? Stone! Alright, looks like Femzi's finally feeling better. But the cult is starting to get hungry, and there is a chance of disease. No more poo-poo sandwiches. We'll see. Great leader, I've already given everything I know I wish to give my life. Please sacrifice me in your glorious name. Alright, Femzi wants to be sacrificed. And who am I to say no? Femzi does demand it. I definitely think Crypt is the way to go here, just in case. But we do need to start getting a couple other things as well. Oh, Aaron's bed collapsed as well, huh? Alright. One more follower raffle for the night. So if you'd like to participate, please do so. All right, final call for everybody. Anyone can join. And if not, we'll do it next time. Sexton, welcome on in. Sexton is a germaphobe, unlawful, and a poet. We'll have you chop trees, Sexton. Doing all the cooking. All right, you have a great night, Obi. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow for some Helldivers. But welcome to the cult, Obi. All right, and now it is time. The moment you've all been waiting for. MZ asked for this, remember. MZ will be sacrificed. We sacrificed Femzi to the old gods. Rather, to the new god, I should say. Yep, exactly. Where'd Silver go? You honor me, great leader. I'm eternally grateful. Alright. Yeah, Sexton didn't get enough sleep last night, apparently. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, everybody. We have... only 2 quests available at the moment. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to build a couple of these here. So we'll get a bunch of people beds that will collapse less often. Yeah, so, Silver, you had the reward for Femzi's quest of being sacrificed. I don't know why, but you did. Oh. We got a guest here, everybody. Hi, how are you? Oh, and who's coming? Yeah, Mongo was here. He came in to say hi. There he is. He and Tanner, I gotta tell you, they had a big breakthrough today. Mongo has been sticking around increasingly longer when Tanner comes up to him. But the one thing is that Tanner can't help himself. He got too excited and like put a paw, like a giant Mongo-sized paw, on right in front of him and scared Mongo half to death earlier. So we're getting there. But yeah, Mongo out of the 3 cats is the one that's probably the most likely to win, for Tanner to win over first. He just needs to be a little bit more patient with him and a little more understanding. And we will have a, I think they'll get along pretty well. Hi, Mass. Give me 1 second, bud. All this mess made me sick. If you don't allow me to rest, then surely I'll die. Alright, so Mask is sick, so you get bed rest. And yep, we gotta clean up after everybody. Yeah, they'll get there. Like, they've been improving pretty steadily over the last, like, couple weeks. So, you know, I'm optimistic, but we'll see, you know, what happens. And there we go. We have further upgraded our brush. All right, Jesse, I gotta put you to work on the farm, okay? I thought they would harvest, but apparently not. That might be a different upgrade. You okay there, Tanner Bud? Thank you, Texan. I may need to move my my camera moving forward just because, like, where Twitch chat, you guys can't see because it's behind the camera. I just realized that. I probably should have realized that a lot earlier, so I do apologize, YouTube. But I am saying thank you to everybody, so hopefully you guys know that's what's happening, but... I think one of the cats may have just barfed. So... we'll probably wrap up here in a second so I can go be a dad and clean up. Tanner's going to go inspect for me because he's my right-hand man. And he's like, I got this, Dad. Yeah, that's what worries me. Why does it say Afro has 2 tents? Hello, Mash. What's up? Leader, rumor has that Rasmussen is a spy sent by an enemy cult to undermine your great power. You should speak with them and see what they have to say for themselves. Alright, Raz. Are you a spy? That might have been Femzi's tent, and it may just have an error. That's probably what the issue is. Is that, I think this was Femzi's tent. But it does look like there's a little bit of a glitch here because it says Texan is supposed to live here, yet Texan is not sleeping there. So let's see if I can give Stexon here. And then, yeah, so we reassigned this to Stexon, and then Afro moved over there for some reason. Yeah, you may have passed out, but I don't know. It's weird, Your Honor. Stexon got no sleep again. Obi and Aaron. That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna tell Stexon to sleep. Alright, where's Raz? Hello, leader. What beautiful day in paradise. I must say you look extra glorious today. That was Mash who called out, Raz, not Mask, Rainella. But Mask would call out Raz, I'm just saying. Alright, we'll have host a sermon. And then we'll probably call it here. Behold the power of our devotion. And we get a new doctrine. So, sustenance. Ritual feast. Followers not eat or be hungry for 3 days, or a feasting ritual. You throw a grand feast and gain 25 faith. I think we'll do... Or that's a ritual fast, rather. But we'll do a feasting ritual. I'm not really big on fasting. But I do love good food. There we go. Ah, Twitch chat's deciding my fate. So hopefully Mask will feel better here soon. Silver has been leveled up. Ash should be better here in a minute. Yes, we don't have a ton of gold right now, which is unfortunate. I guess we'll go cook a bunch of meals for everybody. Nom 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 nom. Not peer pressure. Hey, Cam. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Wakey, wakey, Stexon. There we go. And we have Divine Inspiration. I think the outhouse will be pretty good. I think that'll be a good investment. And we definitely need a healing bay as well. Alright, we need 5 and 20. Alright, mask is finally better. You honor me, great leader. I'm eternally grateful. Alright, so there we go. Here's Obi making money for us. Randomly handed you a sword today. Didn't want more responsibility. Understandable. All right. So I think we're in a good spot. Everything seems to be coming along pretty well. No real major complaints. And yeah, we got to do I mean, yeah, we got to do a big we will have to do a pretty big crusade here pretty soon. But we'll definitely get there. We even sacrificed Femzy, just like Femzy wanted. You know, we're good friends like that, you know? But alright. I think we're going to call it there, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. But I need to go get some dinner. YouTube, if you enjoyed this content, you want to see more of it, please let me know. We will definitely be doing Cult of the Lamb again. Viewership always seems to be pretty good during Cult of the Lamb. We'll definitely try it again. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy. Guys, have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. We'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye-bye!